Okay, well, welcome to Anarchadia. Now, we have a lot of different people on this server, and I'm one of the admins. So we're going to have a bit of a look around Anarchadia, give you a bit of a look at what this server is involved with. In the meantime, you can see in the center screen over here, there's a picture of my front yard. It's just there to fill the gap. In any case, let's have a bit of a look around. Now, on this server, pure flight doesn't quite work, but you can with an elytra. Now, Zim, our wonderful server owner, received a few complaints that elytras are useless, or enabled elytra fly. So you can, once you're flying, you can use elytras and you can infinitely fly with elytras. Now, I've got my render distance at max here, but we're going to have a bit of a look around. This is the spawn area. It's seen a little bit of action. Now, this map is older than Anarchadia itself. This used to be under a different server name, and some of the OG guys have moved on into the new server. So we do have quite a distinguished crew hanging around here. Apparently, people have been pretty busy letting some withers loose around spawn here. We're down to the bedrock a bit. But fortunately, once we get out of here a little bit, it's a little bit better. And ignore spider climb there. Well, people have been leaving some crystals here. Glad that I've got crystal off. Now we can turn on Entity ESP here. We can see there's some interesting stuff going on in there. I think there's a few kits. People do tend to leave shulkers around a bit. Well, speaking of which, there's a big collection of shulkers. These have got some kits in them, I believe. Various different kits. There you go. Fried is one of the players we have on. He's donated a kit. This is something that I've built and rebuilt because it keeps getting griefed every couple of days. So interesting to see if it'll be there tomorrow. But flying is not enabled. Okay, I didn't have my elytra equipped. Let's go back, log back in here, and equip an elytra, and see how we go from here. So yeah, we need to just do a couple of rejigging things here. I need to not equip. I was trying to pure flight without it. Let's see what I have in an ender chest, if I can find one. I think I left one over here. Let's go and have a look. Now, I should normally do a live stream on this. I'm sorry if my audio is a little bit modulated. I still haven't quite got the hang of whatchamajigger Streamlabs yet. So let's see, do I have a kit here? Actually, there was a bunch of kits in here. I can probably nick an elytra out of one of those. There we go, let's nick an elytra. Let's equip that. I like having a chest plate normally. Right, so I think, yeah, once we do that, then we can do our fly infinitely. I think I'm using a, oh, there we go, I think we're flying, here we go. Alrighty, let's go and have a look, see what else we can find on the server. So there's a lava wall here. This has grown and it's doubled since I last looked at it. But there are a few different ways through the lava wall. There's one of them there, I think. But yeah, if you're a new player, it's not going to be too hard to get going. There's a bit of a diagonal highway going there. Bit of snow in the face here. Let's just zoom down a bit here for a minute. Let's have a look. Alright. Some griefed structures hanging around spawn here. There is a lot of water in places I wouldn't expect water, so somebody's been busy there. Excuse me while I knock my microphone. Alright, this appears to be a griefed cactus farm. And this is probably a portal farm, or it was a portal farm. Alright, so there's some structures and stuff going on over there. Let's have a look over here. This looks like one of the highways. We might scoot along the highway here. Let's see if we can land ourselves here. What is this? This is like some sort of aqueduct for transporting items. Let's scoot along here. This is a gap through the lava wall. So this means we're heading back into spawn. So we really want to head that way. Let's get up here and we'll get up and running this way. Alright. Scoot along this way. We'll turn speed hack on in a minute. What we're going to do is we're going to land down the highway here. And we are going to Turn on speed hack. We'll see how far we get along here. And find ourselves along. Now this normally would have been a live stream, but my primary channel that I live stream on, it's very much not relevant to Minecraft. It's not a gaming channel. This one, I think we're only just started new. We did have another channel we had set up. Oh, I need to eat. Oh, I need to eat. Do I have a kit here? This has got some stuff in it. Let's chuck that kit down. Yep. This is like real life. I forget to eat most of the time. Autism life. Eat some enchanted golden apples here. Right, I'll leave that kit there for somebody else to find. Alright, let's speed up again. Oh, and of course I'm off the highway again. Alright, can we get ourselves back up again? I should put no fall hack on. Oh. Need to start moving forward a little bit here. Extra slow. Anyway, like I was saying with the live stream thing, I think this channel is fairly new. We were hoping to do live streams and everything like that, but due to some unforeseen disasters, we lost access to the first Anarchadia YouTube account. Now, what was I going to do here? I need to turn on a safe walk. I'm using Aristoas. There are far better clients out there. I'm just stubborn and don't like changing. Okay, so this should prevent us from falling off. Now that should allow us to walk. And now we should be able to speed hack. Here we go. Now we can just scoot along the edge here. Now there looks like there's a previous highway. That was one I started building with a bit of TNT. So there's blast holes through stuff. There's been at least a couple of years of work on this server. Just generating highways and all sorts of stuff. There are some very extensive nether highways. Oh, hang on, I need to turn off my speed hack and eat more. One of the things with my particular client is auto eat doesn't work very well. So that's a client problem, not a server problem. Anyway, we'll keep going for a bit, see if we can find something interesting down here, and just generally have a bit of a look around. I think I am limited to 15 minutes on this situation, on this particular server, so we'll try and make this brief. We don't want to waste too much time in here. Oh, we're going to need to eat again soon. Alright. Yeah, so definitely, I think, worst client, I think is somebody else uses. I think auto eat works on that. There's another one, but if you get into our Discord, which I'll put in the description, you can probably find yourself a better client than that even. Right, so let's turn off safe walk. Let's take ourselves for a fly. Right, where are we here? So there's a lot of stuff, a lot of blast holes down here. It can be quite a while before you actually find a structure, although we are about 8,000 blocks out already. So we're doing relatively well. I didn't pack any fireworks. I think I have Elytrafly hack. Elytrafly, here we go. This is pretty much how you can continuously fly on the server if you have a hacked client with the Elytrafly hack. You can just give yourself more altitude without fireworks as you need, and you can just continue doing this. Oh, I just hit something there. I think I hit a speed limit. Let's continue here. I'm just looking for some sort of structure, griefed or not. Oh, here we go. What's this? This looks like a milestone. Well, let's come down here. Oh, and I died. Alright, where was I? I was 10,000 down there. Alright, we might be able to abuse admin privileges. Oh, okay, here's a... no, I won't need to. Here is a... well, I don't have any... Did I have a ender chest? I did. Now, guys, always keep yourself a spare kit in your ender chest. What have we got? A V2 kit will do. I don't mind using that. I can equip myself with that. Will do. Oh, okay. Apparently I had stacked some swords once upon a time. That is a bit of a problem. One moment, please. Okay, dumped a few of them swords. Because I won't be needing that many. And so yeah, watch out if you pick up one of my kits. I need to leave some pretty artwork on the wall. If you go looking for me on YouTube, go looking for that logo. Anyway, I just filled up my inventory full of swords, didn't I? Doesn't matter. Couple of days. Let's have a look around. So this was a structure that we used schematics and a thing called printer. So if you've got all the blocks in your inventory, you can pretty much just fly around. And do I have Elytra Flight on? Elytra Flight didn't. I don't have an Elytra. That's why Elytra Flight's not working. Anyway, we used printer and built this. Fortunately, couldn't do much about the water, so we had to manually get in and put sponges in here to get rid of the water, because it was built it hopefully about the right time with the water line down to about here. Okay. Anyway, that's some interesting stuff for you. I think what we're going to do, we'll do a bit more of a explore around Anarchadia later, because we're going to hit our 15-minute limit on the channel. So if you do like this, give us a sub and give us a bit of watch time. Hopefully we'll get to the point where we can upload longer videos to this channel. It would be very nice. Anyway, and yes, before you do mention to it, I do use the arrow keys because I learnt the game in the 80s and the 90s. And WSAD was player 2. And so I was always the player 1, so I learned to use arrow keys. So I do this little funny crossover thing here. And I can do left-handed, and I do have a mouse over here as well, so I can be partly ambidextrous. It's weird, and it might offend you, and that's fine. Plenty of other offensive things happen on Anarchy servers sometimes. So yeah, anyway, I'll see you in the next one, and I hope it was interesting, and I'm probably going to go for a long swim here. So we'll see you in the next one, and hope it was fun.